Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my second video of the morning. It is a Friday morning and good morning everybody. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to Billy Elliot, the film that danced into our hearts when it was released on this day in 2000. It made Jamie Bell a star, inspired a stage musical, and got loads of people taking up ballet. All things worth dancing about.
Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 9:09 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Friday the 29th of September.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
Right now in Rochester, it's 16 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies. Throughout the day, you can expect more of the same, with a high of 20 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. Would you also like tomorrow's weather?
Yes.
Tomorrow in Rochester, it looks like there will be partly sunny weather, with a high of 19 degrees Celsius and a low of 13 degrees.
Alexa, what's the humidity?
At the moment, the humidity is 88%.
88% humidity. It's boiling. Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What do you call a pair of banana peels on the floor? Slippers.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include Nicholas Galitzine, American musician, singer-songwriter Halsey, American actor and singer Zachary Levi, American basketball player Kevin Durant, and English actor, director, producer and voice artist Ian McShane.
Also guys, it's Matt and Luke Goss's birthday, out of the pop group Bros years ago, the boy group. Matt and Luke Goss, twins, they're 55 today. Right guys, let's make sure they are. Alexa, when is Luke and Matt Goss's birthday?
From ForNews.co. Both Matt and Luke Goss were born on September 29, 1968. If you'd like another answer, just say, next.
Right, Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Friday the 29th of September.
Yeah, I thought it was. So it's Matt and Luke Goss's birthday. They are 55 today, the same age as me. I grew up with them. My sister was more into them than me, my sister Amanda, because obviously boy groups are usually older than their fans sometimes. So Matt and Luke were the same age as me, and my sister was 7 years younger than me. So when they were 22, my sister was 15. So she would have been more into them than myself, because I had my own, my favourite singer when I was young was Paul Young, and the group that I liked was Adam and the Ants, because I was born in the late 60s. I grew up in the 70s and early 80s, so I liked like Adam and the Ants, Spandau Ballet, and you know, Boy George. I grew up in that kind of era, so all that kind of music. Wham, George Michael, who unfortunately is now dead. That was a bit upsetting. So yeah, I came home last night, and for a couple of nights there's been a horrible tuna fishy smell in the communal area. Tuna smell, like tuna sandwiches, but really stronger, like really bad gone off fish. Somebody's obviously got a urine infection, because when you get a urine infection it can smell like that. So it was near the lift and the stairs, and of course it makes you gag, it makes you, oh, it's quite strong. So I have had a sore throat. It's made my sore throat worse. It's gone right up my nose and burnt my sinuses, and my eyes were stinging. Came up the stairs, went into the flat, and what I do at night is watch DVDs. So I was watching a Peter Cushing horror film. I put that on last night before I went to bed, a couple of Peter Cushing horror films and Christopher Lee. I also like the old Dracula films and things like that. They used to have a Hammer House of Horror, to a double bill at the weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, years ago. And I used to watch that the night before I went to work, years ago. So I put a film on. I snacked on me Revels. I like me Revels, me chocolate Revels. Made myself a cup of coffee and I just relaxed by myself. And that's the way it is, 7 days a week. Just trying to entertain myself, stop myself from getting depressed, going under, and ignoring people trying to upset me, and feeling like Big Brother is watching me in my flat, whatever I say and do. And nobody would like that, believe you me. Having the feeling that someone's watching your every move and listening to what you're saying, it's not a pleasant feeling. It's not funny. And it's against the law. But they are getting away with it. The sun has come out now here in Rochester. It's shining down. The humidity, remember, is nearly 90%. So even though it has been raining and it looks like there's a bit of wind, it's very hot, it's very humid. There's not a lot I can say. I'm supposed to be trying to collect my Boots repeat prescription, but I went to Strood 2 days ago, right? I get told by the doctors they've rejected part of my prescription. So it's obviously got to be done at some point. So do I want to go and collect part of a prescription, or wait till they've actually done the rest of the prescription and collect it all together? Or do I have to keep going up and down over the Strood Bridge on my feet? And you know, I've done the Esplanade, I filmed the Esplanade, I filmed down the bottom of the road, and you know what I mean? And I'm it's nice and sunny outside, I must admit, and it you know, but I'm an older woman and I feel tired, I feel drained and worn out, and it is exceptionally hot for September. So I've got no plans for today. I've obviously ordered a few items off of eBay, which I don't know if any are coming today. I can maybe check on my other phone. And remember that a diary is private unless you share it with somebody. So, you know, whether I can't say, but I had a woman, right, I'd written in my diary yesterday afternoon before I went out to walk Max, and I was walking across the field and this woman was giving me daggers. She was really staring at me as if I was like some evil thing, and I don't know what she was staring at me like that for, because I didn't even have my camera out yesterday. I didn't take my camera out at all. And she was looking at me and staring at me like that. And, you know, I'm very flattered with the copying, because I listen to Slim, I'm the real Slim Shady. All you other Slim Shadies are imitating. Because when Eminem first got famous with his blonde hair, people kept thinking they saw Eminem, because all the guys were dyeing their hair blonde and cropping it. So yesterday, I've started tying, my hair's got a bit longer, and I've started tying it back. So there was a woman on the field with her blonde hair the same. Then there was another woman with her hair the same, but a bit larger, and a pair of glasses with her hair tied back in a small bobble. It was like there was all these women looking like myself with different colour hair, different glasses, and different shapes and sizes. Weird. I was listening to songs, I was trying to relax. Years ago I used to get fed up and I used to get into trouble. And I think we've all done that when we felt depressed and upset. Maybe we've gone into a pub, got drunk and then got into trouble and ended up doing something we regret. But I'm 50 now, I'm over 50, and I don't do things like that. So when I feel down and upset, I either ring a mate or I just stand back, count to 10, and I'm drinking coffee and I'm just being normal. There's no point to steal. When you've got money, there's no need to steal. I'd read an article in a newspaper where some women, even though they are quite affluent, get a buzz from thieving. It was in the Daily Mail newspaper. That some women, even though they've got a lot of money, get a buzz from stealing. So we've got Anya Taylor-Joy on the Daily Mail on my birthday, which was the 27th. Anya Taylor-Joy. My surname's Marshall. Anya Taylor. Yeah, I think there's a piece in this paper where women are stealing. Just for the hell of it, yeah. Confessions of the middle class shoplifters. They're all middle-aged mothers with professional lives. With Britain in the grip of a theft epidemic, they explain why they don't need to steal, but can't resist the guilty high every time they sneak past security guards. Women stealing just because it gives them a buzz, like when you take drugs or smoke or drink. And there's people out there poor that can't afford food and they're stealing because they need to. I don't know what's going on in this world. I really don't. It's a complete mess. It's like the devil's taken over, and I can't see what the King and Queen of England are doing for this country at the moment at all. It's in a dire state. And I don't think someone's sense of humour is funny. I don't think taking the mickey out of the disabled or people's colour, race, creed or sexuality is funny. I don't think it's funny at all. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day and I'm going to be myself, and I don't do bad things. I don't. So anyone doing bad things is not me. See you later.